suppose the first thing I remembered actually that comes to mind is they actually getting up that morning to leave, right? They, I can't, in the house that we lived in, like, right, there was 6 boys shared one room. So I remember, because it was a winter's morning out there, everybody was still in bed out there, so so I got up and I kind of had a look at them out there, and they were all snoring away in their beds and out there. We walked down the stairs, and we weren't people for breakfast out there, like, right, we were a cup of tea and a cigarette people in the morning, like, right. So there was me, my brother Brian, and my dad, right. So got the cup of tea and out there. My dad told us to look after ourselves and out there, be very, very careful about where we go, what we get into and stuff like that there, like, right. And to make sure that we get into, we got in contact and out there once we had hit a destination, because we didn't actually know where we were going to. So after that there, and we got up, we had the cup of tea and out there. I remember my dad opening the front door, and our door at that time was a green door. And I looked across and I seen the green Ford Popular sitting across the street. So I kind of had a look around Sala Park. That's the place we lived, the estate that we lived in, and had a look around to see if any of my mates not there was around, and there wasn't anybody there, like. So me and Brian, we packed 2 bags each. That's all it was, two hold alls each, and we strolled across the car. Opened the back door of the Ford Popular, threw the bags in, and again I turned around, had a look at the house. My dad was still standing at the front door, and Brian just turned around to me and he says, "Right, Ken," he says, "it's time to go." So I had a look at the green where we used to play all our football and our kiss chase and Red Bull or whatever you call it out there. Had a look at that there and says, "Right, time to go." So when we got into the car and out there, no seat belts or anything at that stage, like, right. And we slowly moved out of Sala Park. And the only person that's seen that morning while we were leaving, about 15-20 doors up from us, there was a guy called Wally McCallum. And I seen Wally, and it's not the type of people you would wave to, but I sort of looked over at him, like, right, I just sort of says, he's probably the last of my mates that I'm going to see, like, right, you know. So out we pulled out of Sala Park, and once we got on to, say, the main Belfast road, and that's my memories of leaving Larne. That's the actual leaving of Larne. The only other thing about it is my mother and father were separated, and once you get onto the Belfast road, there's 3, they're not actually there anymore, but there's 3 high-rise flats, and I always remember the one nearest to the main road my mother lived in, and she lived up in the 11th floor, right. She knew we were leaving in that morning, right? And as we hit the Belfast road, I looked up, looked at her flat, and I'd seen her, but she wouldn't have recognised the car that we were in. Now, I seen her, and it would have taken too long to get out of the car, go up, talk to her and that there, because it was a winter's morning. We were trying to make as much distance as we could, right? So I looked up, I seen my mother. Brian continued on. Obviously Brian couldn't take his eye off the road, and he didn't see her, like, and pulled out of Larne, hit the Belfast road, and that is now why I'm sitting here doing an interview with Christina.
The bomb exploded without any warning. The 3-story building collapsed.